This video is going to be crafting the Fubgun Winter Orb gloves. These are Temple Mod, triple ES prefix, and another res crafted res. This is going to be a recom craft, so we're looking for a specific base. First step is going to be getting a Warlock gloves I-84 or higher with high amounts of strands. You can buy these off trade, these are about 50C, or you can buy a white one and use an Orb of Remembrance to get strands on it. If you buy a white one, then you want to benchcraft any mod and then regal and hope it doesn't use a lot of strands. Ideally, you would buy these rare. Our first step is going to be using these resonators with dense fossils socketed, and we're looking for any high tier ES prefixes. Ideally T1, T1, with the third being an open prefix. Once you've got your prefixes, it took me about 80 dense fossils to get all 5 of these to this point. We're going to need to clean up the suffixes, and the third prefix, if it is not ES, has to be empty. So in this case, we're going to use Eldritch Currency to clean up any suffixes that we may have. We want only high tier res or attribute. Everything else has to be annulled. So now that we've got these cleaned up, we need our Temple Recom bases. So our Temple Recom bases are going to be gloves with ideally 3 or 2 defense prefixes that are not ES or are high tier ES. In this case, this has 2 armor prefixes, which is fine. And then the Temple mod and either attribute, suppress, or life regen, or an open suffix. So this one has suppress, attribute, temple mod. This one has attribute, temple mod. For any attributes, we're going to use the Genteel Ducat to swap them to strength. Strength does not roll on ES bases naturally, which means that it will not show up in the final recon product. I'm going to use the Exalted Orb in the Allflame to slam a third armor prefix.
Wouldn't want to break a fingernail now.
Flat armor. You need to make sure that this does not have mana, life, or any added to attacks, or rarity. Additionally, you need to make sure that you double the number of suffixes that you want to keep on your glove. For instance, there's one suffix here that I want to keep, the T1 res. This one has another suffix that I want to keep, the temple mod. So with 2 suffixes, I need to add 2 more suffixes that cannot roll on the resultant gloves. The mods that don't roll on Warlock gloves are Life Regen, Suppress, Strength, and the Brine Hook Ducat, which can be used to add a aspect to any item.
Got something in mind. Choose wisely.
Once you have your items set up, the second last step is to craft cannot roll attack mods. And then exalt with the Allflame for a third ES prefix. This exalt slam is not guaranteed, but it is very high chance.
Choose wisely.
If you have an open suffix, you can also slam a suffix.
As requested.
Once you have your item fully slammed out, remove all crafted mods. Grab an Orb of Unraveling and use the Allflame to guarantee and use the Allflame to give you 2 chances for unraveling. This is 61,000 sulfur, which is very expensive, so this may change depending on how many strands and how much intangibility you have on your item.
Happy?
Swapping the res using harvest will also swap which temple mod you have. In this case, if I swap lightning to cold, it will give me the damage with hits against chilled. Lastly, benchcraft the hybrid res. This is equivalent to tier 3 almost max roll res and is much easier than attempting to go for a third res.